Like, side note, Rail is probably one of my, like, sweetest peaches out of that Muse group, and it's hilarious because he's one of the serial killers. But I actually got the idea for him from, I don't know if you've ever watched the show Criminal Minds, but they had a episode where they were tracking this kid that was an artist. Essentially, he never meant to fucking kill any of them. He was just trying to do his art. Like, it was rather innocent and sad. But, you know, he didn't really know what he was doing, and so quite a few accidents happened. And that's how he got labeled a serial killer. Because he kept trying to figure out, like, how he could get enough blood for what he was doing and what he was making without killing them. And he killed, like, 3 or 4 people in the process of doing that, and he couldn't figure it out, and he was, like, flipping the fuck out and got fucking angry. And then his friend found out about it, and he, like, flipped his nugget on paranoia, and that's how he got caught. Anyway, that's kind of where I got the idea for Rail, mixed with Pikmin, who is a canon character from from Fallout, actually, from Fallout 4, the base game. And you can find Pikmin in a place called the Gallery of Arts. You'll never guess what he likes doing, though he likes it for a different reason, and his motives are different, his art's different, so yeah, there's a whole, you know, difference to them, but there's a whole similarity, which makes it really awesome. And the difference is that Pikmin believed, one of the big ones is Pikmin believed that he was ridding the world. He was kind of a Dexter. He believed that he was ridding the world of the filth. And so he would purposely choose victims or raiders, and just scumbags, beating on people, gunners, mercenaries, people that wouldn't that wouldn't be missed, or like the people that matter wouldn't care. And that's who he would use. So, you know, if that tells you anything, there is absolutely no father-son relationship there, and there never will be. His father would probably kill him.
And if you wanted to write Fallout with O'Dealin, that is perfectly feasible. He's a blank slate, except for, you know, Ayana. And because O'Dealin is adding so many people from Vikingverse, that's where I had him initially wake up. So Ayana's a tavern girl. And so her looks and her caretaking personality is meant to give other writers an idea of O'Dealin's quote-unquote type. He and Ayana are not going to become romantically involved because she is basically an NPC, although I could also play her if I need to, but what I'm thinking of doing is when he's ready to hook up with or move in with a woman that he's romantically involved in, just killing Ayana off. She's my red shirt.
Yeah, they really are. That's the glory of choosing face claims. To an extent, it took me almost a week to find Mason's face claim, for example. Because he's a canon character. And he's a canon character that I did not gender bend at all. So I had to be as accurate as I could be. So we lost the stupid mustache. That was an improvement. And our muscles turned out to be just a hair small. But otherwise, we did good.
Well, I know Helena would get along with Indigo. Or I have a feeling Helena would get along with Indigo. And then, like, it also depends on the man. Like, in college, like, the reason that she didn't like men was because she's a modern college girl who's a turbo feminist. Or, like, at least she was my feminist straw woman for, like, the backstory of Trent and Sebastian. Lucius, would you please go get your father?